Hi, so today we're going to do a breathwork session, and it's going to be around 10 to 15 minutes. You can expand this by adding, a second set into it as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to just do one set of each, just so that way you know exactly what we're going to do. But the focus is our breath. And when we breathe, we want to breathe 2/3 into our diaphragm, 1/3 into our chest, and up through our shoulders. So if I do it sitting up, it looks like this, okay? So I breathe in. Okay, so I breathe in deep in our diaphragm, deep into the pelvis. When I got that 2/3 in now, I expand my chest, I lift my shoulders up towards the air, and I exhale out, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do that line on your back. All right, so I'm just gonna lift my shirt just so that way you can see what I'm doing. So I'll breathe in, 2/3, 1/3 into my chest and through my shoulders, and I'm gonna be forceful with my breath as well, right? So you're gonna be forcing it out every time and breathing in really hard as well. So okay, join in when you're ready, okay? So all I want you to do is breathe in, into your diaphragm, last third into your chest, lift up your shoulders just to get that extra breath in. Good, breathe in. We're gonna do 2 more breaths. Good, one more. Okay, so your next one is a knee drop. So it looks like this. You'll drop your knees out to the side, both knees to one side, okay? And you're gonna breathe in again and bring it over to the side. So I breathe in, as I open my legs up, breathe out, as I go the other side. Good, breathe in, breathe out, go the other side. Breathe in, breathe out, go the other side. Breathe in, breathe out. That's it. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Now remember, when you breathe in, you're taking your legs wide, feeling the stretch to the groin, and then exhale as you bring it to the other side, as you bring your knees closer together, right? Breathing in, expand, exhale. Good. But really focus on that breath. 2/3 into your diaphragm, 1/3 into your chest and shoulders. And the exercise is done to your breath. So whatever your breath says, inhale, I expand. Exhale as I bring my knees together. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. Good. Bring it back to the middle. Okay, now you're going to have your feet about hip width apart. Okay, so front on, about hip width. Okay, and then from sideways, you're going to exhale as you bring your knees in towards your chest, and you're going to bring your knees to the sort of the side, just right to the side of your belly, and it looks like this. So exhale as you bring it in. Inhale as you go down to the floor. Exhale as you bring it in. Tuck your pelvis underneath. Inhale as you bring it back down to the floor. Exhale as you bring it in. Inhale as you bring it to the floor. Same deal again. As you inhale, fill up your diaphragm. Fill up your chest and shoulders, and exhale as you bring it, as you bring your knees in. No need to bring your head off the floor, but you're rolling your pelvis underneath each time. Good. Breathe in. Good. 2 more breaths. Good. Last one. Good work. Okay, so you're just going to roll onto your side. You're going to come, just sit up. It's probably a good time to have a bit of a drink of water because your mouth is probably feeling a little bit dry. Take a big mouthful. Rinse it around your mouth. And then swallow. Okay, so another mouthful. Rinse it around and then swallow. Okay, so the next one you're going to do is you're going to be lying on your back again. Your hands are going to be against the floor, and both of your hands, the back of your hands are going to be on the floor. So it's going to look like that while you're lying on the floor. Then you're going to slowly bring your hands up towards the sky as you bring them close to your ears. Okay, you can see one arm's a little bit better than the other, and then you're going to inhale as you bring it back down to the floor, and it's going to look like that while you're lying on the floor. So get into the position, lying down on your back on the floor. You can keep your knees bent just so that way it allows you to be able to keep your back pretty straight. And like I said, you're going to exhale as you bring your hands up towards the sky, or up towards your head, and then you inhale as you bring your elbows and your hands against the floor. You're making sure those elbows and your hands stay on the floor, or the back of your hands on the floor. You exhale as you go up towards your ear, and I want you to just hold your breath at the top. Just feel the stretch between your shoulder blades. Only go to a height that you feel comfortable and there's no pain. So inhale as you come down, and exhale as you bring them back up towards your head. Inhale as you bring them down, and exhale. Join in when you're ready. Good. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you go up. I want you to keep going, and I'm just going to demonstrate, like I said, I'm just going to demonstrate what it looks like on the floor, so that way you, if you're not sure, you can check it out. Remember, you're going to come up, you're going to be on the floor, and you're going to slide your hands up towards the sky, and you inhale as you bring it down, okay? So, lying down, exhale as you go up, making sure that your back of your hands are on the floor, your elbows are on the floor. Inhale as you bring them back down towards your hips. Exhale as you bring them up. Inhale as you bring them back down again. Okay? Exhale as you bring them up. Inhale as you bring them back down again. Okay? Just a couple more. And exhale down. Good. One more. Go up. Hold it at the top. Just keep those elbows on the floor and the hands on the floor. And inhale back down again. Great. Okay, so your next exercise is you're going to need a pillow for this one. Okay, so just grab a cushion off your chair. Okay, you're more than welcome to go get a pillow. Now I'm just going to demonstrate first while you go and get a pillow if you need to get a pillow. Okay, you're going to rest your head. Your ear is resting against the pillow. You want to get a pillow high enough that you can sort of keep your head pretty straight. Okay, and it looks like this. So you're going to have the other hand on top of the other hand, okay, and your hands are stretched out in front. And you're just going to slide your top hand across the bottom hand and reach out as far as you can. And then you inhale as you reach across and you touch the same shoulder as your hand that's dragging along your body. You exhale as you go forward and inhale as you go back. Exhale as you go forward. Inhale as you come back. Exhale as you go forward. And inhale as you go back. And you can feel the shoulder blades coming together as you go back. And when you go forward, you're going to feel the separation of your shoulder blades. It's a really good thoracic area stretch and mobilization for your middle of your back. So if you get tight through your back, in the middle especially, this is a great one to open it up. Like I said, you inhale as you go back and exhale as you go forward. Remember to focus all on your breath. And good. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Great. One more. And exhale as you go forward. Great. Okay, swap to the other side. I'm just turning around for you guys, so that way you can just see what I'm doing. And like I said, your hands are out in front, your hands are on top of each other, and I want you to inhale as you go back, across your body, touch the same shoulder with a hand, Exhale as you bring it across the body and slide it across the bottom hand. You inhale as you bring it across the body, touch that same shoulder. Exhale as you bring it across the body. Feel the separation between the shoulder blades as you go across your hands. Inhale as you come back, touching the same shoulder. Exhale as you bring it back over. Notice my knees, they're staying on top of each other. So I'm not opening up the knees, I'm keeping them close together so I can get a really good stretch through my thoracic spine, my middle of my spine, and also my lower back. Inhale as I go back, exhale as I go forward. 2 more. Good, 1 more. And good work. Okay, so the next one, take the pillow away. Now we're going to roll back. We're going to roll onto our front. Okay, you're going to have your hands and your wrist is in line with the shoulder, and that's on both sides. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to exhale as you come up off the floor, and then you're going to inhale on the way down. Okay, now be aware that your bum stays relaxed, and you want to exhale as you go up, and you want to extend through that lower back and your upper back, and you pull your shoulder blades down, but only to a height you feel confident in, okay? If you feel like there's quite a lot of pressure on your lower back, drop it just a couple of inches, and then go back down to the floor. Remember, you exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Pull the shoulder blades away from your ears when you get to the top. Inhale as you go down. You can even pause at the top and hold your breath. When you want to breathe back in again, you go back down. And exhale. Pause at the top. Make sure your bum is relaxed. And inhale on the way down. And exhale on the way up. Great. 1 more, please. Okay. Exhale on the way up. And inhale on the way down. Good. All right. Sitting up. Now it's probably a good time to have a drink of water. All this breath work, your mouth probably gets very dry. Mine certainly is. Okay. So the next one we're going to do, it's called a downward dog. Yep, to a plank. So it looks like this. Okay. Your hands are right underneath the shoulders. You want to make sure there's a little bit of bend in the wrist. Okay. Your hips are sort of back a little bit, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to lift up onto your toes, and you're just going to push back so your head goes between your arms, and you stretch out through your shoulders, and then you're going to straighten your legs, and you're going to come into a Mackenzie Push Up, and you're just going to drop into this position here, okay? And then you go back onto your knees, go back onto your toes, push between your arms, okay, and then come down to your knees, drop your hips into it. Good. And you inhale back. So inhale up. Exhale, drop your knees, drop your hips. Good. Inhale as you lift your hips. Inhale as you lift your knees. Hold that position there. And then exhale as you drop your knees to the floor. And drop your hips into it. Good. 2 more. Push back, get that back nice and straight. Exhale as you drop your knees. Drop your hips into it. Inhale as you go back into that position. Exhale as you drop your knees. And exhale as you drop it forward. Okay? Brilliant. All right, so the next one we're going to do, it's called a prone cobra. All right? So you're going to lie down on your tummy. Your palms are going to be facing up towards the sky. Okay? You sort of drop your chin onto the floor. You can drop your forehead onto the floor. I'm just going to take my glasses off just so that it's easier to do. And what you're going to do is you're going to inhale as you bring your hands off the floor, your chest off the floor, your head off the floor, and you turn your thumbs towards the sky. Okay? And you're going to hold your breath. And then you exhale as you go back down to the floor. Okay? And you turn your palms back up towards the sky. Remember to turn your thumbs away from the body as you go up. So you breathe in. Hold that breath, thumbs up towards the sky. Exhale as you rotate your hands back down so that way your palms are facing towards the sky. Okay, make sense? Good. Inhale as you come up. Turn your thumbs away from your body, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then hold your breath. And then when you want to breathe out, you go back down again. Very good. Okay, you inhale as you come up. Exhale as you go down. Good. And you can see my head even just rotates to one side if that's what you feel like. You can do that. And exhale, or you can just drop your forehead onto the floor. Good. Inhale as you come up. So whatever side that you feel more comfortable dropping your head to, you're more than welcome to go to. Like I'm just trying different sides and seeing what feels better for me. As I turn my thumbs out towards the sky, I breathe in and I hold my breath, and then I exhale as I go back down. Okay, let's go for one more. Hold that, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and exhale as you go down. Awesome. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, and like I said, you can do 2 sets of each of these. So the next one you're going to do, it's called a horse stance dynamic. Okay, so it looks like this. So I'm going to take my hand up towards my opposite leg, and then I exhale as I bring it across, and I touch my elbow on my knee, and then I inhale as I come up towards the sky. Okay, and I exhale as I bring it across. Okay, you ready? We're going to do 10 each side. Ready? And go. Breathe in as you take it up. Exhale as across. Halfway. Inhale up. Exhale down. Remember to exhale as forceful as you go down. 2 more. Last one. Good. All right, let's change to the other side. Remember, opposite hand, opposite leg. So here we go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And do the exercise to your breath. Halfway. And relax. Awesome. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, okay, it's going to be an ab crunch. Okay, so you're going to lie on your back, you're going to put your hands on your thighs, and you're going to exhale as you bring your head up off the floor, and you're going to reach up and touch your knees, and then you inhale back on down to the floor. Now it's got to be done to your breath. Okay, so you exhale and then you inhale back down again. Now, any stage your neck starts to get tense, you stop immediately and then wait for the next exercise, okay? So let's begin. So exhale as you come up, making sure that your lower back is still on the floor. Inhale back down and exhale up. Inhale, coming back down. If you do feel like you need a little bit of support with your head, just put your hand behind your head and then come back down again. Remember to exhale as a way up. Inhale on the way down. Or you can just rest both hands on your thighs, just so that way you know the range of motion you can go to. Inhale back, exhale up. Inhale up, exhale, reaching for your knees. Inhale back, exhale up. Great, just a couple more. Good, one more. Nice work. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, okay, it's called a Superman. So you're going to be lying down on your tummy. Your hands are outstretched to a 45, okay? Your feet are just hanging out the back. And you're going to do very similar to that one you did before, to the horse stance, but this time what you're going to do is you're going to raise up the opposite hand, the opposite leg, and you're going to breathe in and exhale as you go down. Breathe in, exhale as you go down. Breathe in and exhale as you go down. inhale up. You can even hold your breath a second, and then exhale as you go down. I'm already getting a bit of a sweat on. Don't know about you guys. And going down. 2 more. Last one. And good work. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to get a little more mobility through your ankle here. Okay. So how that's going to work is you're going to lean back onto it, and then we're going to also get a little bit of mobility and stretch to your quads here. So you can take 2 options here. You can see I've got a little bit of a couch behind me. Okay, so I do, if you want to just do it this, because this could be really tight for you, is just go into that kneeling position and then hanging back here and then just lifting my glutes up towards the sky. Okay, so if it goes sideways and you can put your hands on the floor, you put your hands behind you and you exhale as you lift, and you exhale as you lift, inhale as you go back down. Okay, so it looks like this. Yeah, and if you start to get any cramp, okay, you can go forward, just move your feet out of that position, like I'm getting a little bit of cramp in there, okay, and that could be just because I've got a lack of water or a lack of magnesium, and then I go back into that position again, okay, so go back down into that position again, so exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. Inhale, exhale. And I'm lifting my glutes. I'm lifting my hips away from my heels. Great, just a couple more. Great, one more. Great work. Okay, so the next one you're going to do, it's very similar to this, except you're going to tuck your toes in this way. So what you're doing is putting the pad of your foot along the floor, okay? And then I'm just going to come up into sort of a kneeling position here, but I've got that push down onto the pads of my feet. My toes are turned the opposite way, and all I'm doing is I'm just getting a mobility through those toes, and I'm still breathing. If you can't handle this for too long, what you can do is you can come out of it, just shake it out a little bit, and then you can go back into it again. But the goal is we're going to hold this for at least 20 to 30 seconds. Breathe. And notice which ankle or which toe is tighter. Like in my left one, it's really tight. So see which one feels tighter for you. And if that's the one that's tighter, then spend some more time on it. Okay, and then you can come forward, just shake it out a little bit, and then you can push back into it. Okay, holding that position there. Great. And then come forward. Okay, let's just go one more time. Go back into the balls, onto the pads of the feet there. Really turning your toes the other way. Feel the difference and keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I don't know about you, but that's pretty tight for me. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to just finish with some breath work. Okay, now this is a Vim Half exercise, and what you're going to do is you're going to belly breathe as hard as you can, and I'll just demonstrate just with a couple of breaths. So I breathe in, same feel, 2/3 of my diaphragm, 1/3 in my chest and upper body. Okay, so okay, I'm going to do 30 of those. Once I've done 30 of those, then I'm going to exhale, and then I'm going to hold my breath. And I'm going to hold my breath for 30 seconds, right? And then after 30 seconds, you're going to breathe back in. And then I'm going to hold my breath again, and I'm going to hold my breath for 20 seconds, okay? Now, we're going to do 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 45 seconds, 30 seconds, okay? So you'll do 30 breaths. Then we're going to hold your breath at the exhale, and then you'll breathe in, hold your breath, for 20 seconds on the inhale, and then we're going to do 30 breaths again, and then we're going to exhale, hold it for 45 seconds, inhale, hold it for 20 seconds again, okay? And then we're done for today. You ready? Okay. So, here we go. Breathe in. Hold your breath. Now keep holding your breath. I'm going to talk, so I'm not going to hold my breath, but you're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Halfway. Keep holding your breath. If you need to clamp your nose, tap your feet, you're more than welcome to. It is okay to feel a little dizzy. Okay, that's because what we're doing is breathing in and breathing out. So if you do feel dizzy, it's okay. You're sitting down. You make sure you're sitting. 3, 2, 1, and breathe in and hold for 20. If you can't hold it for 20, it's okay. You can exhale and just keep breathing until you join in for the next 30. But we're nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Now go back to the next 30 hard breaths. You ready? Let's go. Remember, diaphragm. Chest. Shoulders. Breathe out, hold your breath. 45 seconds. Hold it for 45 seconds. I'll count you down, okay? If you need to breathe back in, it's okay. You breathe back in, hold it, and you hold it for your 20 seconds. After you've done that, you're done. But for those people who are still holding their breath, you're doing really well. Stay with that. So, you've got another 10 seconds left. Still holding it. Good. Breathe in. Hold your breath. And you're going to hold this for 30. I'll count you down. Keep holding that breath. If you're struggling, tap your feet, okay? It'll also take your mind off the breathing. If you can't do it, that's okay. You can breathe back out again. You're nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and time. Breathe out. Nice work. I don't know about you, but I've definitely got a sweat going on. And that's your breath work. So you can repeat this again and add more to it, or you can just hit the stop, rewind to the beginning, and then do it whenever you like. And that's my breath work today. So if you really enjoyed that breath work, hit the subscribe button down below. Love to see you again. Thank you so much, and enjoy your day.